Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Today I want to talk about the big boy in the game, and that is Bitcoin. We are in the middle of what seems to be a big crash, so I just want to give my 2 cents. Is Bitcoin dead? Let's get into it. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. It does help the channel grow. Give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. So right now, guys, as we all know, the market is crashing. Bitcoin right now trading at $35,000 USD, down from a high earlier this year of about $65,000. And you can see here in the last 7-day chart, we've been on a steep decline all the way down to here the other day at 32,000, bit of a recovery, which was nice to see, and then back down again to the levels that we're at today. But I do want to give my thoughts on, is Bitcoin dead? Are we in a bear market? I just want to show you some charts and some things that go with what I've based my opinion on. All right. So first and foremost, this is the Bitcoin versus US dollar Coinbase chart, and there's the daily chart. Sorry. So the EMA 200 on the daily is the only EMA that you really need in your life. And you can see what happened after we tagged it back in 2017. Everyone thought it was over then, but really it was just the beginning. So you can see here what we're looking at, very similar to the chart from this year. Okay, so this is the first thing I wanted to show you guys. Now, the FUD, the Elon Musk tweets, the China, the Korea, this is all a string of bad news, which has caused a massive crash. But you've got to realize, guys, that as much as, all the bad things have come at once, we've been on such a great run. And when in doubt, zoom out. And you can see that in terms of compared to where we were last year, we're still at a great place. The second thing I wanted to show you guys is this chart right here. So you can see here we've seen this play out multiple times with Bitcoin in the past. So to count Bitcoin out right now would be a big mistake. Down here is where smart money loads and dumb money sells. So right here. So you can see here the falling trend line resistance, and then here the broken trend line and the possible reversal. So if we zoom back out here, you can see the trend line. You can see right here where we've marked at this point here, and then we've squiggled a little bit here as to where we could go back up to. So again, I am very bullish on the market this year. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Everybody's predicting $100,000 Bitcoin this year if we can recover. I think it can go even more than that. Let's keep the analysis going, guys. The next thing I want to say is that Bitcoin loves a pump and run reversal, and it's been that way pretty much the entire rally. Pump and run reversal, this is why we don't count Bitcoin out, okay? So one more thing I wanted to talk about before I get into the rest of the video is welcome to the news-driven market. And in times of uncertainty and fear, look at what the market does. So right here you can see Elon Musk's tweet, Tesla has diamond hands. And then here we see a Bitcoin correction improves odds for crypto ETF approval. So then we had a down, then we had an up with Elon Musk's tweet, then we went up again. Then over here you've got Biden IRS plan would double agency staffing targeting crypto. So you've got that here, along with Treasury calls for crypto transfers over 10K reported to the IRS. So again, that bad string of news that I was talking about is sort of documented right here on this chart. So we had that here, and then you can see a very steep decline here. A little bit of a recovery, sort of dipped up and down, but, not as bad as where it was. Went back up here, and then sort of stayed stable for a little bit in the 40s range. And then right here, you've got China reiterates call for crackdown on Bitcoin mining and trading. And it was all downhill from there. So it's a very news-driven market. And I think the main reason that this is still the case for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is we are still so early. We haven't had crypto mass adoption yet. we're still very early in the game. And so stuff like Elon Musk tweeting, China, Joe Biden, all these things are very heavily affecting the crypto price. Next thing I want to talk about, guys, I personally think that we are in a bear trap stage before the real parabolic gains begin. So there's the awareness phase, which is media beginning to pay attention but still posting bad news to suppress the price. Soon we will enter the full media attention mode where it's all over the news for the right reason. So I think multiple people have posted this chart before: the stealth phase, the awareness phase, the mania phase, and the blow off. So I think personally we are still in the first sell-off stage, or the bear trap phase as some of it are referring to it. Then we're going into media attention, which I think will be in the latter half of the year. So after the financial year ends and the new financial year begins, we're going to get more positive media attention. Companies are going to be investing in Bitcoin again as they're in a new budget. Then we get the enthusiasm, the extreme greed, the public delusion and thrill right at the peak here. And then we're going to see it correct / dip. The panic sets in, the fear and the anxiety sets in, the blow off stage begins. That is if we follow trends from previous years. Also wanted to show something else, guys, which is about the altcoin season. So personally, I'm invested in a lot of altcoins. Bitcoin is a very small part of my portfolio, but you can see here the lines. This is when altcoin season version 1 began, back here in this stage, and over here we've compared it to this dip right here, which is when altcoin version 2 begins. So I still think we haven't had an alt season yet. I know the altcoins have been on a good run, but nowhere near where they could go. I really think you guys need to have diamond hands. Don't sell. Hold, hodl, as they like to say in the crypto space, but do not sell, especially do not sell at a loss. Couple more things, guys. Tyler Winklevoss tweeted recently about institutions buying into Bitcoin, and you can see here the tweet: ignore the FUD and stick to the facts. Major institutions are moving into crypto. Tweets are cheap. Action is what matters, and that's what's happening. Bullish. So post a little bit here about institutional Bitcoin buying spiked around Wednesday's crash. So I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but during the massive crash, Coinbase, Binance, all the KuCoin, all these major exchanges were down, and we conveniently saw some whale movements. So I don't know if you guys follow the whale cryptos on Twitter, but you should definitely follow them. It shows you all the big whale movements that are happening. But you can see here there's still a big institutional investment into Bitcoin and into cryptocurrency as a whole. I also wanted to show you guys, this is what he posted, which was just around some companies investing in cryptocurrency. I think there's plenty more to come. The JP Morgans of the world, the Facebooks of the world. We are still so early, guys, and I think there is a little bit of market manipulation going on here with the big institutions wanting to get in on the cheap before it absolutely explodes. So you've got some other things here that were talked about. Something else worth mentioning, guys, the Federal Reserve System printed more than 35% of the dollars ever printed in the year of 2020 alone. A graphic from the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve reveals the severe increases in printing, with dollar printed dramatically exceeding the number produced in previous years. So you can see here, obviously the money printing, the inflation is real, guys. There is a serious problem with fiat currency at the moment. Coronavirus has destroyed the global economy, and the rise of cryptocurrency is here. One more thing that I want to talk about, guys, which is over here. I've actually lost my tab at the moment. I'm very sorry about that. And it's just right here. Bitcoin's historical corrections. So it's not the first time this has happened. It won't be the last time. Hold on tight, guys. This is the ride that we call cryptocurrencies. I just really want to share this with you guys. If you are new to the space, if you have invested money and you're seeing your portfolio 50, 70, 80% down, you would be silly to sell. I understand the fear that comes with seeing your money drop, but an investment isn't a short-term thing. if you had parabolic gains and you didn't take profits, please take that as a lesson. Always take profits along the way. But you can see here some of Bitcoin's historical corrections. Despite being one of the world's best performing assets, Bitcoin has suffered plenty of massive price drops, from government bans to hack-induced crashes. Here's how the corrections compare. So a 42% drop in 2012, followed by a 56% drop, and that was a Ponzi scheme known as the Bitcoin Savings and Trust makes off with 150,000 Bitcoin. The fraudster was later sentenced to 18 months in jail and $2.5 million in damages. Then we had 32% and 35% and 82%, followed by 49%. That was all in 2013. 2016, there was an 86.9% drop. China bans Bitcoin, and Bitcoin exchange Mt. Gox suffers hack, regulatory troubles, and eventual bankruptcy. So that was in 2016, which is massive drop. 2017, fair few drops then, 34, 33, 38, 40.3, and 29.6% drops. And then in 2018, big drop here, 83.6%, $530 million hack of Japan's largest OTC crypto exchange, Coinspot. So obviously very negative news in 2018. And then we had the drop last year, which was 60.8%. And everybody remembers that as the March crash of 2020. So you can see here how this doesn't really, these ones here, we've had some massive drops compared to the one that we're at right now, which is the April-May 2021. Elon Musk tweets that Tesla will stop accepting Bitcoin payments. Someone also missed out that China is saying that they're going to ban Bitcoin again, and a bunch of other bad news that has come our way. But on the grand scheme of things, guys, here's right now, and here are some previous year drops. What people don't want to talk about during a negative is the positives. Despite all of these massive drops, Bitcoin has still been one of the world's best performing assets, beating gold, beating silver, and fiat year on year. To wrap it up, guys, I still believe in Bitcoin. I still believe in cryptocurrency. I do not think we are in a bear market, not even close. I'm calling this the end of financial year sale for cryptos. It's a great opportunity to load up your bags, buy the dip, buy into coins that you've been waiting for an entry point on. Keep investing in cryptocurrency, guys. We are a big community. We can get the markets going again. And I believe July onwards, we will start to see green candles. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the video, give it a like, comment your thoughts. Is Bitcoin dead? Are we in a bear market? What are your thoughts? And as always, watch this space.